Hello, beautifuls. This is Atleen, and I'm coming to you with another YouTube video. So tonight we will continue to discuss the optical fiber composition, and I'm reading from CCNA Official Cert Guide 200-301, Volume 1, and it's Wendell Odom. As we discussed yesterday, the three components of a fiber optic cable. So now I will read. The three outer layers of the cable protects the interior of the cable and make the cables easier to install and manage, while the inner cladding and core work together to create the environment to allow transmission of light over the cable. A light source called the optical transmitter shines a light into the core, and the light can pass throughout the core. However, light reflects off the cladding back into the core. And you can see how the cladding reflects the light back into the core as it travels to the core. And as you can see on the screen, we have the types that we just discussed, cladding in the core. The outer layer is the cladding, and the inner part is the core. And as I stated earlier, the inner cladding and core work together to create the environment to allow transmission on light over the cable. A light source called the optical transmitting shines a light into the core. Light can pass through the core. However, light reflects off the cladding back into the core. As you can see on the screen, shows the normal operation of multimode fiber and is characterized by the fact that the cable allows for multiple angles, modes of light waves enter the core. As you can see on the right side, the opening is larger than the left side. So the figure does show the normal operation of multi-mode fiber, characterized by the fact that the cable allows for multiple angles, modes of light waves entering the core. And that's on the right hand side because it's a bigger entrance. So in contrast, the single mode, which is on the left, uses a smaller diameter core, around 1/5 the diameter of a common multimode cable. To transmit light into a smaller core, a laser-based transmitter sends light at a single angle, hence the name single modes. Cladding surrounds the core. That will probably more than likely be on the exam. Both multi-mode and single mode cabling have important roles in Ethernet and meet different needs. Multimode improves the maximum distances over UTP, which is unshielded twisted pair, and it uses less expensive transmitters as compared with single mode. Standards do vary. For instance, the standards for 10 gigabits Ethernet over fiber allow for distances up to 400 meters, which would often allow for connection of devices in different buildings in the same office park. Single mode allows this distances into the tens of kilometers, but slightly more expensive SFP slash forward SFP plus hardware. To transmit between two devices, you need two cables, one for each direction, as shown in figure 2-18. The concept works much like having two electrical circuits with the original UTP. And the gentlemen you see on the screen, they are the ones who invented this. The concept works much like having two electrical circuits with the original UTP Ethernet standards. Now that the transmit port on one device connects to a cable that connects to a receive port on the other device, and vice versa. And next time we will discuss using fiber with Ethernet. Thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing, and I wish you well.